I want to introduce to you our friend and somebody who, while you're here, we're going to give you a rifle and put you on the border. Come on up, our chairman, Steele. Right on.
I want to take a moment to reflect with you about this time, and specifically this night. You probably don't remember what you were doing 9 years ago tonight, the night before everything changed for America. There is no mistaking we remember every detail of the following day. It was the last night of a more innocent time, the last night in a season of our national life. A season that came to an abrupt and horrific end. Everything changed the next day. In some ways, I think, however, and perhaps more important ways, nothing changed for America that day. The terrorists who struck us, who killed innocent Americans, did not, could not, and never will change the fundamental character of this great nation. If anything, the only thing it did was to draw out, put a spotlight on, and inspired a new generation of Americans, young, old, black, white, Hispanic, Asian, all stripes, all walks, all experiences, to stand and sacrifice for liberty, to sacrifice in a way they had never done before. As we recently marked the victorious withdrawal of combat troops, we're reminded just how strong that American character remains. That wretched day 9 years ago neither corrupted nor weakened us. It did not corrupt nor weaken us. Saddened us? Yes. Exposed our vulnerabilities? Definitely. Caused us to grieve over the unbearable loss of friends and families. Absolutely. But my friends, on this night, as we go into tomorrow, who we are, what we are, as a people, as a country, as freedom-loving and freedom-fighting Republicans, Americans, that has not changed. It has not changed one bit. Don't lose sight of that. This fight for freedom and liberty is not just a fight we carry on here at home. It is a fight that young men and women in far-flung places are fighting every day for us. We will not bow as a nation to the cowardly actions of terrorists, nor we will allow those who try to lead us to bow to those who would harm us. We are a nation, and we will stay strong when we stand together. I, for one, am very grateful that the man who went to sleep in the White House this night 9 years ago was George W. Bush. I was moved proved then and remains so to this day by the very dignity and the character with which he led us and inspired us through those darkest days. As I meet with grassroots activists all across this great country, I've never seen such palpable anger and fear so mixed together. The concern they have for their freedoms and their liberties is palpable. Why are they so angry? It's because we love our country. That's right. It's because we are concerned for her future. We love those first principles of liberty and opportunity. We love this little crazy thing called the American dream. We want it for ourselves, but most especially, we want it for our children. Thank you. We want it for our children. On Monday morning, across this great land, small businesses are going to wake up and they're going to start their day. And those owners are going to be sitting there looking at their books going, who should I lay off today? They'll take another look at their accounts and they'll scratch their head and they'll conclude, I cannot expand my business. I can't afford it. Therefore, the young man or young woman who's trying to start out on their own is looking for work will be denied an opportunity. They're going to get a call from their accountant who's going to tell them, guess what? Well, you think you got problems now, wait till January. When Obamacare kicks in and the taxes go up because our federal government has decided you're just too damn rich. That is not the America we work for every day to build dreams. That is not the America we want, where our aspirations and our hopes are denied to us by an opportunistic, aggressive, greedy government. I can speak to this firsthand. I'm sick and tired of Republicans chewing up and spitting out their own. I'm sick and tired of Republicans forgetting that the greater good is getting across the finish line, not tripping up one of your own before you get there. I'm sick and tired of the backbiting, the name-calling, the craziness and silliness. Over what? Has anyone paid attention that in the last 5 years we've lost every election that we've been in? Congress, Senate, White House, state houses, local elections. So when do you get all this time to fight amongst yourselves? When we need to be about the business of building. Let's win something first before we fight, because then, you know what? The desire to fight won't be so great because winning is sweet. It tastes good. So here's your homework assignment. Didn't know the chairman would have a homework assignment, did you? Here it is. Very easy. I want you to take a piece of paper at some point in the next 24 hours and I want you to write on it what you want the headline to be on Wednesday, November 3rd. So get ready. Your time is right now. A state and a country are waiting on you, for you, to step up. Think about this. A year ago, we couldn't find anyone to identify themselves as a Republican, let alone run as one in an election. Think about where you are today, and think about all the steps that it took to get here. And now think about the last few steps you must take to win. Do it. Have fun doing it, but do it.